Hi there. Storm Kathleen is on its way for tomorrow, named by Met Erin because that's where the strongest winds will affect the Republic of Ireland during the day tomorrow. But before Storm Kathleen, there's another low to think about for today, and first thing, that is bringing spells of rain and hill snow. The hill snow primarily affecting 250 metres plus across hills north of the central belt, and that could cause some issues first thing, up to 10 centimetres for higher routes, above 300 metres generally, and some very wet weather through the central belt itself. Below 250 metres, we're talking about some significant surface water issues, so tricky travelling conditions first thing. It is drying up though for Northern Ireland, Northern and Western England and Wales, albeit with some heavy showers following. The main blustery rain band moving out of the way from eastern England during the morning and replaced by sunshine and showers into the afternoon. So for England and Wales, a brighter afternoon to come, albeit with some showers around and a gusty wind. Northern Ireland, much of Scotland, sees further spells of rain during the afternoon following the initial bout of wet weather. But this will be mainly rain, even over hills, because some milder air is being mixed in. And speaking of mild air, it will be a relatively warm afternoon, 17 or 18 Celsius possible in East Anglia, mid-teens generally elsewhere, as far north of the central belt. But for northern Scotland, we're talking about chilly conditions once again, with the low to mid single figures more likely. And then further rain moves through much of Northern Ireland, Northern England and Scotland during the evening. That tends to push north whilst the next bout of wet weather arrives from the southwest. Dribs and drabs of rain for England and Wales, but the rain gets its act together as it pushes into Scotland by the end of the night with some heavy and persistent wet weather, accompanied by strengthening winds. Now those winds are going to come from the south, and so it's going to be a mild night for many, 12 or 13 for much of England and Wales, but it stays chilly in the north of Scotland. And the wind strengthens further through the day on Saturday because this is when Storm Kathleen turns up. It's going to be particularly windy for the Republic of Ireland. That's why Met Erin named the storm. But even for western parts of the UK, we've got a yellow warning in effect because the risk of 50 mile per hour winds widely and up to 70 miles an hour for exposed coasts. And around coastal areas, there's the risk of some very large waves. Spring tides could lead to coastal flooding for some exposed areas. So a blustery day certainly on Saturday, and some heavy rain first thing across Scotland, showers for western parts of the UK as well. Turns brighter in many areas by the afternoon, still some showers around, but it's also going to be a windy day. As I mentioned, western areas seeing the worst of the winds, but further east, well, with that southerly wind, it's actually going to feel relatively warm, 20 to 22 Celsius. In eastern parts of the UK, especially somewhere like Norfolk or Suffolk. Elsewhere, mid to high teens, and it's even going to be much milder across Scotland, where it's been so cold through the week. So Saturday, mixed conditions really. A blustery day, certainly. We've got that storm bringing some disruptive winds to western coasts in particular, but it will also bring quite a lot of warmth and some sunny spells.